This is Dabu7. Some of you may recall when a lot of the first stem cell research started to come onto the scene, there was talk of their ability to then clone things, and then the first sheep that they cloned. And, all the discussion around it, and then them cloning humans. And then that being unethical, but many saying, well, it's been done. Along with many other things. Just like the crazy experiments, go on underground in some of these labs. We know that some of the German scientists were doing this decades ago. Literally taking different life forms and like crossbreeding them. Getting all types of wild things. Well, for some time they've been altering the DNA. They say that scientists have long been able to make specific changes to the DNA code. But now they're taking a more radical step by simply starting over or starting from scratch. Now, this is a team of 11 different labs on 4 continents that are working to rewrite the yeast genome. Now, the genome is the entire genetic code of a living organism or thing, of anything. The whole entire genetic code sits within the genome. And they're looking to make this from scratch. And in doing this, there's a lot of debate. It came with, like I said, the cloning of things. But they're saying the scientific purposes of being able to do research and make new medicines and things like that, that's the excuse given. But this always comes down to simply doing the right thing. I can't stress that enough. No matter what it is here on this world stage, science, medicine, politics, it comes down to the hearts of men and women. It comes down to doing the right thing. There's a gun out there. People can do the right thing with it or a bad thing with it. Same thing with a car. You can drive it or you can plow it onto a bunch of people. It comes down to the hearts of the people holding that power and what they choose to do with it. Just like anything else. If they could create monsters, if they could come up with miracle cures, okay, there's a fine line there. But they're also talking about using plants to detect explosives and using certain material and DNA that helps in pumping out pharmaceutical proteins. So this is where they're taking it, and I wanted to touch on it a little bit and let it be known. There's a lot more here to read into, the who's behind this, the scientists involved here, New York University, and where they can take this. So I just want people to know at this point, this is what they're doing. They're starting to build the DNA in these brand new genomes of what they even admit could be a brand new creation of life. Talking about playing God here. And being able to do this on a large scale, this is going to be something that freaks some people out. And like I said, it comes down to who is in control of this. Just like the technology that's out there, not just the science. This is what's going on. I'll leave a link. It's been Dabu7.